it's Jen, Bitch in a Hurry, Not So Mystical Tarot. We have a full moon, October 24th in Taurus, and this reading is for the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Full moon in Taurus. We do have there will be seven planets in fixed signs during this full moon, and that lets us know that if we are in a rut, feeling like we're not accomplishing things, feeling like we're just routine, wherever we're stuck, we're going to find out where we're stuck, why we're stuck, and how to get unstuck. And the beauty of this is that there's a conjunction with Uranus, which gives us the opportunity to free ourselves from this rut and this being stuck. So let's find out what's going on. October 24th, full moon in Taurus. Air sign, or not the air signs, I'm sorry, the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. You know what? We're going to let these rest for a second. First card we have here is the Knight of Pentacles. This is your everyday life. The Knight of Pentacles gets the bad rap of being the slowest, most plodding along knight of the deck. This is the slowest moving energy. However, it's practical and important energy. But for emotional, soft signs that really are nurturing, like the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this is really hard for you guys. This is very burdensome. You're getting everything done that you need to get done. You're doing the stuff that you need to do. You're meeting your responsibilities and all of that, but you're really longing for some connection. You're really missing out on some connection. And I think it's because the routine of your everyday life has gotten in the way of this connection. It's just gotten in the way. It's just kind of, and that's how that stuff happens. It doesn't happen overnight. Slowly, little by little pieces of the time, your personal time, get taken away until you don't have any at all. But we have some pretty insane energy coming in here. Definitely different than this kind of energy, right? Because this is the slow, plodding along energy of the Knight of Pentacles. Here you have the Chariot. This is it's the opposite. This is the most intense energy that you can have. You see the horses are like thundering in. The beautiful thing is it's reminding you, and this is reminding you too, to temper this crazy energy that you're going to feel with a little bit of patience, because this energy on its own is an awful lot to take, and it's hard to manage because it's wild. And you see these horses are like, they're kind of almost going in two different directions. It's kind of a wild energy. You want to temper it with a little bit of this energy. Just don't let this take over, because when this takes over, that's when you get in that rut and everything is so boring and just so mundane and not fun. And you guys want to have a little bit of fun, and you want to have a little bit of love, and you want to enjoy yourselves. So temper this crazy energy with just a little. And if you see on this card, right, 3/4 of it is this big energy. There's this little bit down here that's this energy. So I think that's one of the things that's happening, is that our everyday, regular, mundane life is just sort of taken over and taken away some of our fun celebration times. You know, some of our fun times with our friends, with our loved ones, with our partner. It's just taken away. It's just regular life has come in, and Five of Pentacles, regular, practical, boring life has come in and taken away our fun. It's just taken it away. You're feeling just kind of like alone, bored. Who's going to help me? Is this it? Like, this is it? I just do this every week, and then I do laundry all weekend, and then on Monday I do this again. I think you're really feeling stuck in a rut. But like I said, you have this great Chariot energy coming in. So that energy is going to blow this out of the water. It's going to be gone. And we're going to find out now, how do we get back to this? because we need a little bit of this in our lives, right? We need a little bit of that celebration and that joy back in our lives. So how are we gonna get that? Well, the first thing we have here, the Five of Cups. The first thing we're going to stop doing is feeling sorry for ourselves, and that's what I'm seeing here. And it happens because you're just like I have a Cancer moon. So as a water sign, you have that ability to be very, very nurturing and very, very sensitive. And sometimes you just get like a little bit overwhelmed and a little bit sad by the things that you kind of feel like you're missing out on. You kind of feel a little bit lost, like you're missing out. And it just makes you feel a little bit sad. That's okay. But we want to get back. Look at this. But look, once we release that Five of Cups energy, that I'm feeling sorry for myself, we can take a deep breath and we can start over. And we can start with a new, you may be able to, maybe you're thinking about, maybe there's somebody that wants to be friends with you and you're kind of like, I don't know if I want another friend. Because that happens sometimes. You're just like, because maybe people have hurt you in the past and you don't want any friends. Maybe you don't want any new friends because people seem to hurt you. This is a time to open yourself up for a friend. I'm not saying you need to go out and, meet 15 new friends and join 10 new hiking groups or anything like that, but it is time to open yourself up. And this could be a love interest. It could be a friend. It could be, maybe there's a colleague that you have at work or a coworker who's like, hey, you want to have lunch? And you're like, no, I ate lunch at my desk. That's what I do. But that is part of this energy and part of this routine, mundane, left out in the cold. I eat my lunch alone at my desk. Sorry, can't go to lunch with you and sit outside. I eat at my desk alone. Poor me. I eat at my desk alone. Maybe you go out and have lunch with somebody. Maybe that's all it is. Maybe it's just, did I just use that as an example, like a practical example? Maybe have coffee with a friend. Maybe somebody that you don't usually have coffee with. It's not as comfortable, but it might be time to open yourself up for something new so that you don't have this overwhelming feeling of loss and desolation, just desolation. That you're able to put this away from you too, this feeling of like things being taken away from you, that there's no one for you. And I think that that's not true. And when you look, there's two of the cups are full, but we don't look at it that way. We don't see it that way because we're so focused on the fact that we're really sad and nobody likes us. And I think that you've maybe closed yourself off from having new friends, or maybe, like I said, a new love interest, a new partner, something emotional. And it's something that's, I think, going to be very important because it's going to be able to bring you back to this celebration of emotional happiness and maybe of friends. And there's only 3 of them there, but they're really happy. And sometimes it's it's okay to have just 1 or 2 really good friends, not 10 okay friends. But you won't get any of them if you don't open yourself up. And that's what this Ace of Cups is right here. You need to open yourself up to receive that friendship from someone else. Let me see if we can get a couple more cards here. The water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, full moon on October 24th. We have the 8 of Wands. Fast-moving energy. Something is coming in, and it's the same. Here you go. You have this fast-moving energy and this fast-moving energy. This chance that you have is going to come swooping right in. But you won't be able to miss it. It's not going to be something that you can miss. You will know exactly what it is when it presents itself. It's going to come in like that Chariot, and the 8 of Wands is very fast energy. And the other thing with the 8 of Wands is it's also a card of like whatever you put out is going to come back to you. Like she's putting something out, it's going to come back to her. So if you put out, I'm open to having a new friend. I'm open to maybe having a date or something along those lines. That's going to come back to you. The openness that you have will come back to you, or other people will feel open to you. And here we have the 3 of Pentacles. On the practical side, there's somebody, you do have someone who supports you in this, and someone that maybe you can talk to about this, that won't think you're crazy if you want to go on a date, or if you maybe want to introduce a new friend into your circle. This person will be supportive. This person is much more supportive than you think they are as well. Let's see if we can get one more card for our water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, for that full moon. The other thing I want to tell you guys, especially you guys, is to find a way to have some sort of self-care during this full moon, because there's an awful lot going on, and you're going to want to be gentle with yourself. That's why I say temper this really crazy energy. You want to temper that with some patience, because that's a lot, and you want to be gentle with yourself. If you look at her, this Eight of Wands is fast-moving energy, but it's not ferocious. She's like, You want to be able to be like that. You want to be able to have that feeling about this new relationship that that is going to blossom in your life. You don't want to have this frenetic. This is a frenzied feeling. You don't want that frenetic energy to follow you. You want to draw it to you with this fast-moving energy, because you'd like it to happen sooner rather than later. But you don't want it to be frenetic when it arrives. Let's get one more card for you guys. Oh my gosh, the air signs, I think it was the air signs got this too. This is the Two of Swords. Until you make a choice in your mind, because the swords are your intellect, and till you make this choice in your mind, you will stay stuck right where you are. And where you are is like, it's a little bit sad, right? You got lost, desolate, alone. So you need to make this choice. Free up your mind. Make this choice in your mind, or you will be stuck at the impasse that you're at right now, where there's nothing new coming in. You won't have any room for this. For this new person, this new love, whatever it is, you won't have that room unless you make that choice. And then I always want to get one more card, just because I want to get one more. Last time it didn't happen, so we'll see if we get one more. I'll just give it a few seconds here and see if we get anything else. Yeah, that is very telling, because that was the last card in, I think, the air signs reading. Absolutely the last card, and especially it makes sense with the water signs, because you guys are ruled by your emotions, and this is your intellect. And so until you let your mind know it's okay, you will be stuck at an impasse until you release your mind and allow a space to open for something new in your life. You will not have it. And look at that, the Page of Wands. Page of Wands bringing you a message that you are not to miss. This is a message to take action. You're going to have to take action to release that blockage, whatever that is in your mind. Maybe you think people don't want to be your friend, they don't want to hang out with you, whatever this is. It's a big deal, though. You've got to release that blockage, and you can use that Page of Wands to do that. Release that blockage, put out some good energy, and it will come. It will come faster than you expect. But you've got support. You've got some people in your practical life who really believe in you, and they know who you are. So don't be afraid to use that support and open yourself up for something new, because you're going to be able to fulfill that wish and goal to have your couple close friends again, or maybe a love relationship, but something that really fulfills you and makes you truly, truly happy. I will talk to you later. I hope you enjoyed this. See ya.